Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome to another ZenootTV News Show, and welcome to Matt Chilton. Hello Matt.
Thanks Nick, great to be back with some more inspiring stories from British manufacturing.
Well, inspiring, yes, because we're going through a very rough patch generally as a country, as an economy, but it's amazing how resilient some manufacturers are proving. Let's do the first story, GKN Wheels. I think this is a great story.
Yes, that's right. GKN Wheels has tripled output at its Telford factory following a 2-year multi-million pound investment. The comment I saw on this was it's unrecognisable from the original, and all that remains is the structure of the building. It is now the world's most modern wheel manufacturing facility. So I think that's something that we should be proud of in the industry, that we have that in this country.
Yes, and what I like about GKN is they're so incredibly proud of this that they produced a video that I have to share a little bit of this with our viewers, because to me, this should be presented by The Rock and how it has Hollywood all the way through it. Have a look at this. Talk about explosive, unbelievable. But yet GKN have a very proud record of using video to market their products. Look at this from 1909, over 100 years ago, and still selling using video as the medium. I think that's just delightful. Matt, we're talking about resilience. We're talking about companies doing really well despite the pandemic. You've got another story for us about that.
Yes, MTL Advanced has announced a recruitment drive following a number of successful contract wins in the rail and defence sector. So, as we've said before, with everything that's going on currently, there are these really positive stories of manufacturers securing new orders, growing, expanding, investing and creating new jobs. So fantastic for them, and obviously, you know, welcome for the people of South Yorkshire.
Yeah, you mentioned the word investing then. Of course, so much of the good news stories that we're able to bring to our viewers stem from the fact that these companies in recent years have been investing in new equipment, in new plant, in new machinery, new buildings. And that obviously has a message of its own that we do hope that many manufacturers take on board. Let's move on to electric vehicles, because it's quite clear that EVs are gaining traction when it comes to the commercial and public sectors.
Yes, and we've covered electric vehicles on a number of news shows in the recent past. One of those, Volta Trucks, launching their Volta Zero fully electric commercial vehicle just a few weeks ago. Well, there is an update on this story that they have secured their first customer. Drinks Cubed has ordered a fleet of these vehicles, hopefully coming online 2022-2023. So we've obviously got the trials underway shortly, production expected at some point next year, and Drinks Cubed to be the first customer. So that's fantastic. The other really cool EV story that I saw last week was VCS, ambulance manufacturer based in Bradford. They have partnered with West Midlands Ambulance Service on a trial for the first ever fully electric ambulance. So I think a fantastic piece of innovation, and just goes to show the lengths that our manufacturers are innovating, you know, and thinking about electric vehicles, the various applications for them. So yeah, I thought worthwhile us, touching on EV yet again.
No, that's good news. Listen, it's autumn. You certainly can feel that, and that means that it's the event season, of course, completely disrupted by the pandemic. Just bring us up to date with some of the latest postponements and question marks.
Yes, so last week EasyFares announced that the Advanced Engineering Show would be postponed until November 2021. You obviously spoke to James Selker last week from the Manufacturing Technologies Association, now that the MAC show has been moved until April 2022. So a real tough time for the events industry at the moment. We all know that Q4 is the busy period for manufacturing events, shows, conferences and exhibitions. So really tough at the moment, and I think added to that, that manufacturers themselves use this sort of period to plan for the forthcoming year, what they're going to be investing in, how they're going to be growing. So I think, you know, it's tough at the moment, and we're obviously going to do our best to bring as many, you know, stories of innovation, growth, investment, and so forth. So we'll keep an eye obviously on how things pan out in due course.
Yeah, it's about opportunities as well, isn't it? About giving space for people who have opportunities to present to other manufacturers, space to tell them about it. I mean, of course, there are online events. We should say that an awful lot of these events are moving online, but so often it's about meeting in person that's really important. Sorry, that's a bit of a downer to end this edition of the news show, but there we go. Nobody said that it's a great time at UK manufacturing at the moment. Indeed, it's pretty torrid, as Matt said, all round. But we like to bring you news of positive stories to try and keep your spirits up. So tune in next time. This has been the ZenootTV News Show. I'm Nick Peters. From Matt and myself, thanks very much. See you again soon.